started out as a nurse and moved into counseling, and my doctorate's in education. So I started working with young parents as a volunteer, and that lasted a long time, from 70s to 93 we got funding. I started teen outreach in terms of sexuality education in the 80s, and I did that in conjunction with the hospital. I developed a whole interactive way of teaching. So what I see teen outreach as, from my perspective as the director, as an educator, because that's who I see myself as, my role is to give them the tools they can use to change their own lives. So our job is a mission. It's not just a job. Our focus is always empowerment and giving everybody the ability to do what they need to do in their lives. So I'm really blessed to have support from my family. I couldn't do a single thing without them, not one thing.
Being a part of sexual education, it made it a little easier to talk about sex, you know, when it's brought up, you know, with your parents, it's important, so it made it a little bit easier to talk about it.
These programs have helped me in my life by enabling me to make better decisions, not only about the sex, but with life choices. And Dr. Pigarski is such a great lady. I'm just so happy she's a part of this my life, leading this program.
When I first started my freshman year, like in the programs and stuff, with actually interacting with Miss Mary Jo, I didn't know what I was getting myself into, really. Like, I just came in, there's a lot of people sitting at a desk just talking about like teen stuff. After I started getting into it, and half of that stuff that she was talking about in teens' heads and some of the stuff that teens go through, I was going through at the same time, so that helped me.
The programs had an impact in my life to where I can learn about sexual education and not have to be scared to ask my parents about it at home and feel awkward, and it kind of gives you a home away from home feeling.
The outreach is there for people when they have no one else. And that is what the outreach does for the community. And sometimes we forget about the group that doesn't have that information, but they need it so badly. And so many kids, for 20 years now, have come to my mother and other members of our staff and said, "You made a difference in my life. You gave me wisdom. You gave me a chance to be who I could be."
Mary Jo has this column in the Observer Reporter where kids will text her or email her, you know, a question, and she'll ask us our opinion.
To me, being a mentor is being able to watch this amazing process of girls coming into the program and feeling very broken and feeling very lonely and isolated, and watching this amazing transformation happen, that they become a person who believes in themselves and gains confidence and self-esteem and really turns into the person and realizes the true potential that they have.
I've been a part of PPT, and what we do in there, we talk about parenting, how to be able to take care of your kid, to understand the do's and don'ts, and we learn about birth and where the baby comes from.
I think without this program, there would be a lot of girls who got their children taken off of them, like because they didn't take care of their child right.
The way the program's made an impact on my life is it made me more comfortable in having a kid. It made me be able to not be afraid as much. It showed me how to raise her, how to take care of her. Karen helps us a lot to understand, like, not to panic and not to get scared easily.
ECHO is a teen program that helps girls be more confident and helps them with their life struggles, and also makes them be a better person.
I believe the outreach means a lot to the community. I think that it's a place where individuals can come. It's a non-judgmental place. I believe that the community looks at the outreach as a safe haven.
What can you do if you don't know and if you don't understand what's going on in your life, that you can even be a part of someone else's? So it does impact my life.
I feel the outreach is important in the community because it's a safe place for kids just to go and be themselves and not have someone there discriminating against them or talking bad to them. The main rule is respect, and that plays a great part in the teen outreach program.
I learned respect and how to learn to understand different cultures and different people, and how just understanding and being there for someone can help change them and help them with their lives.
Our mission as peer educators is to help teach teens how to protect themselves, to feel like they belong, and to respect each other.
The soul of Teen Outreach are the people who work with us and the people that we serve. When I hire an individual, that person has to sit here in my office and say, yeah, I'll be okay with being on call 365 days a year, 24/7. The goal of Teen Outreach is to
Empower.
Inspire.
Create a safe place.
Love.
Listen.
Be yourself.
Support.
Confidentiality.
Advocate.
Honor diversity.
Believe.
Educate.
Nurture.
Be compassionate.
Inspire.
Respect.
Teen outreach programs reach over 20,000 young people in Washington County every year. Our mission is one of education, inspiration, advocacy, and empowerment. We believe in young people. To learn more about teen outreach programs or to donate, please call 1-888-301-2311. Help us make a real difference in a child's life, one kid at a time.